Hello, hello, hello. We live over here on YouTube, and we're about to be live on this is day 2, day 4. All right. And we're live on TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Perfect. All right. Day 4 here. Was able to step back from the drawing, and I see issues with the eye. So, what's going on, AZ Construction? What's that? Debo, what's up? Celia, what's going on? I know you. So we're gonna fix this eye because right here is too harsh. So I'm gonna cut down here and then cut straight across. We're gonna fix the eye. What's going on, Sanders? So that's gonna be the first task of the day is fixing my wife's eye because that ain't right. It's coming out too far and it's rounded too much. Hers comes down and straight across. So that's gonna be the first order of business today. So that's what we're doing. And erasing, erasing, erasing. But I got to be careful when I'm erasing so I don't erase too harsh and get rid of all my values underneath here. So it looks like I'm erasing and nothing's happening. There's something happening. It's controlled. Controlling it, controlling it, controlling it. What's up over on YouTube? What's up on TikTok? If you guys can all hit like, that would be phenomenal. All right. Yeah, so how this was supposed to be and how it's about to be. Get rid of all of this. Okay. So now this is how her eye is supposed to go. Down this way and then straight across. I kind of had it going around like a boat. That's not my wife's eye at all. So this is more. And if you can see, there's a big difference from where I had it to where it is. This is also going to change everything up here because now the eyelashes is going to change. What's going on, Dreda? Dreda? Unfiltered. What's going on, Unfiltered Joy? So yeah, so this is going to impact a lot here. And I saw something wrong. That's why I didn't want to start on the next eye. I wanted to get this one right first, but it's still kind of bowed and it really needs to come straight across here. I got it a little too much like a boat. So this is the correct one. So with this, now I got what's up, Lady Di? Now I also have to adjust the iris because that means this is too wide because I had it adjusted to that eye and that's not right. So we're going to have to trim away on that also, which is going to be kind of tricky, but not impossible. I may just get rid of a lot here and then pull it down. If you guys can hit like on the way in, that would be phenomenal. Or on the way out. It don't matter. I got to clean up this iris without damaging the shading that I've already done. So all I'm doing is reining that in, and then I can redevelop it and make it smaller here. Same thing on the bottom. Marches, marches, marshes. One of those. I got one of them. I gotta dull this down and blend it in. So I'm just reverse blending. So opposed to using a pencil, I'm using the eraser to blend. I gotta shrink this iris down. What's going on, Kane Troy? So we got the iris smaller. I think I'm still good on this side. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. We're good here. I'll use this one, it's the darker. So we're good there. We're gonna come here, cut straight across here. I'm gonna do some more erasing in a second. So actually, yeah, much better. What's going on, Cambry? Cambry? So there's going to be an undertone of iris, but I'm not going to darken it because there's shading on there. So all right. So coming down. So because I did that erasing, I need to start doing more. What's going on, Angela? Vico? Vico Actus? I'm butchering that one. I know I'm butchering that one. I need to lighten all this up to fix what I had done last live. Your friend. What's going on, my friend? Charlotte, how you doing? See how much of this I can get rid of. Okay. Be good, be good, be good, be good. Big Ian, what's up, Doug? Just erasing. I overshot a little bit on the eye. It was wrong. So when I stepped back, like I was saying on the last live, I got to step back like 10 feet, look at it, and see exactly where I'm at when I'm doing this type of stuff. So I found it, fixing it now, or adjusting it now. Got to be careful with this eraser because it's harsh. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. How you doing, Miss Letitia? What's up, Perspective? All right, so now I adjusted that. Something's still off. This should be harsher here. I'm still looking at this eye. I think I'm gonna do this. Thank you so much for the gift, Miss Letitia. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as always. So I gotta. So now what I'm like, this is just a regular. I don't even know what you call this. It's a Pentel. It's one of those adjustables. I'm getting ready to cut some of this off. But it's easier just to clean it and keep working. I use a kneaded eraser also. This one's for big spaces, but when you see me go pull it off, I'm just doing this. I'm erasing the eraser. I'm using one eraser to get all the graphite off of this eraser so it cleans it. Because this eraser, to clean it, you just do this. You just literally just keep doing this and it cleans itself. But this one, you got to actually use something to clean it off. So that's what I'm using. Jesse, what's going on? Jesse Judah. So why is this? I'm still not happy with this here. I don't know. I'm looking at her eye. I'm still not seeing exactly where I'm wrong. I'm coming down right. I'm cutting straight across. It may just be more erasing underneath that's throwing me off. So let's do that. Let's get rid of all this harshness under here. It's too dark. I'm getting rid of all this so I can have the actual line or the bottom lid. Because it's throwing me off. Gotta be careful with this eraser. What up, Benny? Jared, how you doing? Being careful. It's pulling up more than I want it to, but I may have just found something else. So this is right. This is correct. What's going on here? This is correct. I think I'm supposed to come down here more. Gotta get rid of this. There's a lot. Let's see if I can use this. Might be easier. Kwanzaa, what's going on? Mia, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. So the difference between this one, you can see this one you just dab and it gets rid of large spaces. The other one is for a little bit harsher erasing. You might not see the difference, but if you if you look at the actual kneaded eraser, it's clean. When I'm doing this, it gets darker because it's actually pulling up graphite. What's up, TJ? All right, so let's see if I can fix this. It shouldn't be bothering me this much. I don't know. So maybe because I was coming up here, like on an angle like this, instead of going straight and then down. Because it was really bothering. User David, what's going on? That'll make this sharper down. Don Llama, what's up, man? Feel free to hit like. It does help. The next time I go live, it lets TikTok know to recommend me to other people who might find it interesting, even if you don't find it interesting. What's up, Marty Graves? I'm still adjusting the eye down. This is way more adjusting than I wanted to do, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you so much for the gift, for the confetti. It's coming down. Jasmine, how you doing? So now we'll go straight. Okay. All right, so this is the actual shape that I was supposed to be getting, but I'm still not round enough up here. It's gonna be a headache, I could tell already. I didn't know there was this much adjusting until I started actually adjusting. Let's see. Hello, Miss Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lovely aunt. All right. Let's see. Trying not to do this too harsh because I'll have to work to get the values back. So I'm rounding this out and then I'm going to fill it back in, hopefully. Hopefully. All right. All right. So now up on more of a slope. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you guys. All right. This is down, straight down. This is more on a slope here. It may not look like that big of a difference, but it really is because I'm looking at a reference that you guys aren't seeing. So pick more of this up of the eyelashes. So I did not expect to have to adjust this much. Saw it was off, but I didn't see it was off this much. So pick up all this lash. Pick all of that up. Start this over. Actually, I need to sharpen. All right, we're good. That's nice and sharp. All right, so I think we're good now. Here. I'm even gonna bring my eye in right here. Sharpen this in. There we go. Okay. So now my iris is better. Pupil almost as dark as it's gonna get. Under here is just the shade. I can cut back across with my eraser. Get much harsher with this now. Cleaning up my eraser again. Thank you so much for all the likes. Oh. Use the HB, which is the lighter pencil. Color this back in, sharpen this line. All right. That's the better, more proper shape of her eye. Now I can fix all this around. All of this out here. Dull this. What's up, Batman? Okay. All right. Well, that took longer than expected. I was not expecting that to take 15 minutes to fix. So let's get back to here. Since we're bringing all this shading in now, I got to redo the under eye shading. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you, Batman. So now I'm going to redo the lashes. They come out to about here. And then that helps me reference my light tones out here. And pick all this up. All right, we're good. I like this eye better. Much, much better from when I started, from where I left off yesterday. Put them. All right. Cool. Much, 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 much better. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate every one of them. Sorry, phone ring. Lighten this up again. And then somebody asked me earlier what eraser I'm using. Now I'm using a kneaded eraser. I just put it on my finger so I can do this instead of the normal way of holding an eraser. And this is still too dark, so I'm going to pick up a lot of this. We're lightening a lot of this. All right, here we go. Pick up a lot from here. can see how much I'm picking up. So I keep pulling it to make it white or light gray. And then when you rub it over the graphite, it picks it up. So you can see it's clean. Every time I do this, it's picking up the graphite and it gets darker. Now this is correct. Right here I can pull up. That's why it's getting darker. So it may not look like it's doing much, but it really is. Let's go to the eyelid. What's up, Not Worth It? How you doing, man? All right. Pull more of that up. A little too dark. This would be a little bit more of a line here too. All right. This is correct. There's supposed to be like a harshness in this shade here, not here, but the rest of it. All right. This gets really dark and then starts back up about here. Oh, stop bringing it. Sorry. Let's do this first. Oop, that was harsh. Little harsh. Pressed it down a little too much. And I'm gonna have to go back in and fill it back in. Did not want to do that, but all right, well. Get in. What's up, Uzi? Uzi J's. I think that's what it says. Let's go back in with our pencil. See if I can fix this. What up, Harry? How you doing? Okay. You guys probably can't see from the camera view, but there's a lot of different tones because of how I started this. And if I erase too hard, it gets rid of a lot of the tone. So I have to go back in, and you might not be able to see it, but I'm trying to get some of that back. It's a lot harder to get it back, which is why I don't like to erase it like that. Yes, sir. Not worth it. I'm on TikTok right now. I'm on both YouTube and TikTok. Let's see if we can get that back in. Robert Cage, what's up, man? It's hard to get those tones back underneath. Linda K, how you doing? Let's get this here. Well, I almost got it back. Why you leave? Robert, why you leave? You said you want to get back into it. It's the fun stuff, man. I can't really talk. I leave all the time and then come back. The reason I created, well, there was a couple of reasons why I created this channel. With the first drawing that I did, I just started this about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I started with a drawing of my father. So that was really the reason I started doing this, but it also serves as a reason to force me to get back in here and start. Um, it kind of forces me to say, okay, I have to get up and draw. I have to get up and draw. Oh, Spurs. But in your back, bone spurs are no joke. Oh, you mean spurts? Gotcha, gotcha. I thought you said spurs. I thought you meant like bone spurs. I said, oh, that would suck. I'm trying to get all my tones back. This is a HB. This is a much lighter pencil than this one. This one's really dark. This is a 4B, but then I have 8B and 6B also. So I'm trying to get the tones that I lost with erasing using the regular HB. This is the lightest version of graphite you can get, the regular HB. I'm trying to get those tones back that I lost. And then get control over the blending here too. Because when you erase too harshly, it's just like a big square of, it doesn't blend properly. So now I'm trying to fix that. I know it looks like I'm just going over nothing, but probably don't see as much of what I'm doing because I can only zoom in and focus so much with the camera I have. It's a good camera, but you're not gonna see exactly what I'm doing. You're just seeing around about what I'm doing. So I think I got this straight, down a little, up. Yeah, it's looking better than when I started. I'm glad. What up, Brian? Now I can clean up in here, get some detail, tear ducts. My H. Round this area out. All right. All right. You guys can hit like on the way in and out. Like I said, it helps any content creator. It lets TikTok, or if you're on YouTube, it lets them know that that my content is worth pushing to other people. So now I got my tear duct. I got an eye going on. I've been drawing, man, 40 some years, dude. Oh, I'm gonna pause this live. Dang it, dang it, dang it.